Okay. Yep, we're starting with the recording now. So I just wanted to get started here. My name is Uncle Bruce with English Brazil. And tonight we have a special guest from Antigua. Her name is Desley Gardner. And I met her while I was traveling in the Caribbean last week or the week before. And she was a very interesting person to talk with. My wife and I talked to her and her coworker. His name is Chris. But Desley told me a lot of interesting things, and I wanted her to share those things with you guys and give you the opportunity to talk, ask questions, and to practice your English. So Desley, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, everyone. I'm Desley Gardner. I am an archaeologist and heritage manager from Antigua and Barbuda.
Yay!
It's in the Caribbean, so we're quite close. If you're in Brazil, we're just across, a skip and a hop. And we are a small twin island state. We are a former British colony, and we gained independence in 1981. And so from the 1st of November, 1981, we became a sovereign state headed by a prime minister, but we still do have the crown as representative via the governor general. So we do have a governor general that represents the British monarchy in our government. And the queen is also on our dollar. We spend Eastern Caribbean dollars, which comes out of us being a member of the OECS, the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States. Antigua and Barbuda is in the Eastern Caribbean. We are grouped with countries like St. Lucia, St. Kitts and Nevis, Dominica, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, if you've heard of these other small islands here in the Caribbean, and we all spend the same dollar, Eastern Caribbean dollar. It's about $2.60 to the $1 US. So it's a pretty strong dollar. We do okay. Our main source of revenue in Antigua and Barbuda is tourism. We are the islands known for 365 beaches, one for each year. If you look on a map of Antigua and Barbuda, you see that we're very curvy. We have a lot of coves and inlets, so that allows for a lot of beaches and bays to form. And what makes us very unique is that Antigua has crisp white beaches with white sand, and Barbuda has pink sandy beaches. So if you've never seen pink sand, it would be good if you can come over to Antigua, take a boat over to Barbuda, so you can witness pink sand. And pink sand is a great feature for Barbuda because it's a much smaller island. It's 62 square miles. Antigua is only 108 square miles. So we're very small. The most it takes you to get to any place is 40 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you, yes,
let me have them ask a question to you.
Sure.
João, why don't you go ahead and start off?
How many countries have you visited? Yeah, I mean, counting all of the, the islands.
Our passport doesn't have enough pages.
Yes. So I am an archaeologist and heritage manager, and I do manage a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Antigua Naval Dockyard, and related archaeological sites. And because of that tie with UNESCO, as well as a number of other things, I travel a lot for work. Because being that I am also the only archaeologist, female archaeologist on the island, as well as the only one on island with my type of training. I have a master's degree in World Heritage Management. I often represent the country across the world. So staying in the Caribbean, I've been to Jamaica, I've been to St. Lucia, I've been to Barbados, I've been to Dominica, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I've been outside of the Caribbean. I've been in the UK. I lived in the UK for a year when I was studying, specifically the city of Birmingham in the United Kingdom. I've been to Italy, I've been to Paris, I've been to India. That is the furthest I've been so far on the map. And it has been quite exciting. I've been to Belize. I have not been to Brazil yet. And the last place I think I've traveled to is Colombia and Panama.
All right.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
The famous singer.
The famous
All right.
singer.
Hey, Gustavo, you have a question for Desley.
Sure. What is your first language? Your native
My-
language?
My native language is English. We were
English,
a
so-
British colony. Yeah.
You well, about this country that you visit, what was your most favorite country? What is your most favorite culture that you know, that you knew in the past? Sorry.
Yeah, that is a hard one. I think I can say I really enjoyed going to Colombia and experiencing the Afro-Latina culture there, especially in the small island community. It was an island of fisher folk who were building their own community, and they had such a close-knit culture and life ways that were rooted in the African settlers that lived there. So I really enjoyed the Colombian experience and the food that came out of it. Very rich in seafood because they were living on a small island. So they used a lot of coconut in their flavoring for their recipes. So it was so delicious.
Mm.
Yeah, Colombia so far was exciting.
You will love Brazil.
Yes.
Brazilian food. Yeah, Brazilian
Yeah.
food is perfect.
Yes.
And
looking
so,
forward-
I
so
have a
being a
question
small
for you.
island, are your dishes the same as you tasted in Colombia? You know, as you are a small island as well. What kind of dishes do you have?
Well, the Colombian dishes were very, they had Spanish influence, but because Antigua was settled by the British, and then we mostly have influence from the Amerindians, specifically the Arawak speaking persons, who were, if you know, the Tainos and the Kalinagos, and then we have the enslaved Africans. So a meld of the European and Amerindian African cultures is what our food comes out to. So we have this cornmeal dish that includes okra, we say in Antigua, and it is turned into a ball, and then we make a pepper pot stew, which is spinach, green papaya, okra, sweet potato, white potato, pumpkin, hot spices and peppers, and if you know, pig foot,
Wow.
pig
Yeah.
feet, and pigtails, chicken parts. It's really a pepper pot meal.
We put those in our beans. We call it feijoada. We have a lot of ingredients inside
Yes.
the beans.
Yeah,
it's
so our
something
pepper
like
pot
that.
is similar. Yes.
All right.
Mhm.
Very interesting. So
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
have a question for you, Desley. I would like to know, when a hurricane comes across the ocean and comes into your area, is it really, really difficult to go through that storm?
Well, it depends on the category of the storm and how hard it hits us. For us, because we know we are hurricane prone, preparation happens from you enter the month of April, May. And so you prepare for the hurricane season. You start to get non-perishables like canned goods together. So you get your tuna, your beans, things that, you know, wouldn't rely on refrigeration. And you start to prep your house if there's any leaks. If there's any windows that need to be repaired, you make sure that is done. So hurricane prep has just become a part of our culture. So once you've prepared, it's up to God as to what is going to happen. We can either get heavy winds or we could get flooding, depending on how much rain. It really depends on the category of that storm and what it comes with or how it hits the island. It might hit the northern side and they weren't prepared. Because in 2017, when we had Hurricane Irma, I don't know if you guys remember, it hit us on the northern side of the islands. So Antigua and Barbuda is separated about a couple miles of water. And the northern side, just above us, is Barbuda. So Barbuda was severely hit by Hurricane Irma. And we actually lost a considerable amount of the community in Barbuda in 2017 because of that storm. So the Barbudans had to come over to Antigua for a couple months until the country was rebuilt.
Okay. Wow.
So they're just getting back to normal.
Okay. Wow.
But we've had instances where the storm comes and we just get rain and then we move on back to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Juvenile. How are you?
Hi, Juvenile.
Hello, everybody. Sorry about my delay, but I was in another call, so
No problem.
sorry.
So, Juvenile, I'll let the others ask a couple questions and then you can ask because you're just coming in. You didn't go through the introduction. So, Joao, do you have another question?
I don't know, probably some geography. Is it close to Haiti? I've been to Haiti in 2016, and that was a hurricane, very strong there. I got stuck in Miami for 5 days because of the hurricane. And did that hurricane affect you as well in 2016? I don't remember the name of it.
Normally the hurricanes would pass up the island chain. So if you have a map of the Caribbean, I don't know if we can pull up a map of the Caribbean, you will see that Antigua is literally in the center of the chain of islands. So we're actually about maybe 2 hours away from Haiti by a flight. I've never been to Haiti. I've been to the neighboring island, Jamaica. I lived in Jamaica for 3 years. And so I've only passed over Haiti on the plane and then I can see the island. I haven't been on land just yet, but it might be the next place.
I mean, not missing that much.
Were you there offering relief to Haiti?
No, I was working there for a few months.
Okay.
And
So
that hurricane really destroyed everything, in the south. That's why I asked about your country, because I had no idea if it.
Yeah, it depends on the preparation. And because most of the structures in Haiti aren't really prepared for a harsh storm, you'd find that they might be depleted in a storm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see the map here?
This is a map of Antigua. This is how we're shaped. Just 108 square miles. And at the top, you have the capital city where you see Cedar Grove, Hodges Bay. St. John is our capital city.
Yeah.
That's where I met Bruce, St. John.
All right. So you live there in the capital?
No, I live in St. Mary, which is right at the bottom of the island, southern side.
Okay.
I live where the beautiful beaches are.
Fair enough.
Yes.
So where is Barbuda?
Just above Antigua. So if you zoom out.
Oh, here.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Where Concepcion is the capital of Barbuda.
Pink Sand Beach.
Yes. So you can see some of the pink on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Gustavo's raised his hand.
Okay, Gustavo, question?
Yep. Your country seems perfect. What do you like to do what do you like to do to relax in your country after work? Because there are lots of beach.
Well, yes, I enjoy going to the beach and I also enjoy hiking. I'm actually going to look for some pictures for you to see some of the sites that we have. Give me 1 second.
Would you like to share your screen?
If you would permit me.
I think you can. Try it.
Okay. One second.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Juvenile, did you come up with a question?
Mhm.
Not yet. I'm just
Okay.
knowing the environment, the context.
Okay. Okay. No problem.
Okay, I'm just about to share. I'm just waiting for it to load. And then I share here. Just since we're talking about some beaches.
Okay.
So can we see my screen? Yes.
Yes. Wow,
Yep.
that's beautiful.
So this is
That a-
Galleon Beach.
Is
This
that
is one
an
of the
anchor?
Galleon Beach is one of the famous beaches here in Antigua.
Is that an anchor?
Yeah, so this is in the historical site that I work in, and this anchor was used previously in the 18th century as one of the, well, literally one of the anchorages for the ships when they came and docked inside the harbor.
That's a long time
Cool.
ago.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is
Paradise.
another anchor. It has a cannon on it. This is another beach. This is Pigeon Point Beach. And in the area that I work, we also have a lot of yachting. So we have guys who repair the boats. So this is them vanishing one of the sailboats. This is another gentleman. He does sail making. So this is him sewing up one of the sails, repairing the boats. We have kids who do the Optimist World Championships. I wanted to show you a big picture of the area that I work. So this is a view of one of the iconic sunsets in Antigua, and this is the entrance of the harbor of the area that I work, called the Nelson Stockyard National Park.
All right.
So I wanted to show.
I have a
Yes?
question.
Sure.
So you said you are an archaeologist, but
Yeah.
what kind of things do you find? Only the things that the Spanish left, or do you have indigenous, native stuff also that you find? Things that are really, really old, like, I don't know, more than 1,000 years old.
Yes. So
That's my question.
we were settled by the British. The Spanish never settled in Antigua. So we
Okay,
do
sorry.
find colonial British artifacts, but we have Amerindian sites that are as old as 3000 BC. So this is a long, long time ago.
Very good.
So we have the Amerindian settlers. They're known in our part of the Caribbean as the Taínos and Kalinagos.
Mhm.
So we believe these are indigenous persons who were derivative of the probably of the kingdoms that the Mayans and the Aztecs would have captured to expand their territory. But these persons were nomadic persons who traveled along the Orinoco River and entered the Caribbean via South America or via Central America up Belize and came down the Caribbean chain from Jamaica, Haiti, Puerto Rico into the Central Caribbean area. So we do have an Amerindian presence in our area, and as an archaeologist, I do find artifacts, pottery, a lot of fish and shell bones, and so
Cool.
their archaeology is quite rich here in Antigua, especially along the coastline, the beach, because of course they would have inhabited the beach, because that's the closest source to food that we have for them. Antigua doesn't have any rivers. We don't have any freshwater source. So what we found is that the Amerindian persons would come to Antigua, settle for a bit, but then go over to other islands like Dominica and St. Lucia that had rivers, a freshwater source.
There's no freshwater source there?
We have a few springs, but we do not have any rivers or waterfalls.
Oh,
We're very drought prone as well.
Do you do any desalination?
Yes, we do.
Oh.
So a lot of our beaches, we do have desalination points. And that's where you convert the salt water into fresh water.
A little expensive.
yeah.
Yeah, but necessary, because when we have low rainfall, then we definitely need the desalination process. Yeah.
Juvenile, any questions?
Yeah. So, Desley, I am
Yes.
pronouncing correct? Okay. So my question is, as an archaeologist, you used to travel to some places in order to research or meet another professionals or participate of congress or something like that. I would like to know, when you are visiting new places, countries, okay, what was or which was the place that give you a strong experience in terms of history, you know, or the sensation to be part of something so big in terms of history?
So one of the countries that gave me that big, exciting experience was Jamaica. When I was studying archaeology, history and archaeology, I studied at the University of the West Indies, and the Mona campus is in Kingston, Jamaica, their capital. And when you're in Jamaica, their culture is so vibrant and so in your face, to say, and it literally pulls you in and immerses you, but also inspires you to carry your culture in a similar way, so that you can tell everybody why it's important to come to Brazil, or who are Brazilians, and they wear their culture on their sleeves. So it makes you want to say, okay, well, this is what's really significant about Antigua and Barbuda, or this is what we do in Brazil in comparison to what you do. So when you interact with Jamaicans, they really inspire you to really live your culture, because they wear it on their sleeves. You know a Jamaican when they're in the room.
Okay.
Of course, you have Usain Bolt also.
Yes. Oh, I should tell you guys a story. The first day I went to school in university, after classes, I went to a shopping mall in Jamaica and I met Usain Bolt. And I had only been in
Show me the picture. Show me the picture.
Okay, hold on.
No,
Give
I'm
me
just
1
joking.
second.
You actually have a picture of him? Wow.
Yes.
That's
I had to take a picture.
Of course.
Let me find it.
Okay. Okay, Gustavo, you have a question.
I should have had it ready.
Okay.
Okay.
How do you describe the people, the local people in your country?
In
Because-
Antigua?
Yeah, the city where you was born.
Yeah, see, I was such a baby.
Wow,
I was,
that is so cool.
Perfect.
Yeah.
yeah, and his security was like, oh my gosh, he
Yeah,
doesn't
but
have any time.
when did he do his big spectacular racing? Was it around this time?
Yes, he had just come back from the Olympics.
Oh wow.
This was 2013.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
So I was a teenager, a baby. And we were like, can we get a picture? And his security was saying no, but he said, no, it's fine. I'll take a picture with them. So this
That's
is
so
my
cool.
my college roommate.
Very nice.
Great.
Yeah.
And
And
you're
this
proud too because of that picture.
can you imagine?
But he probably doesn't even know you're an archaeologist. If you told him that, he said, "Wow, really?"
Yeah. He probably doesn't even remember that interaction. He's
But
probably
if you
taking
show him the
pictures.
picture, he'll remember that for sure.
But yeah, somebody was asking me a question about Antiguans.
Mhm.
Antiguans, we're very fun. We are very friendly. It's one of the nicest Caribbean islands. You
That's
go
why I
to.
was able to meet you.
Yeah, Antiguans are very helpful because I don't know, hospitality is just a thing for us. So if you seem a little lost and you ask a question, somebody will offer some type of help. You don't find Antiguans will be like, leave me alone. No. You find they're always willing to offer some kind of helping hand. And they are once they think of you as a friend, you're a friend for life.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Perfect. It's like Brazil.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's why we're getting along so well.
There's some typical music, or I'm asking because in my country, in my state, there's a typical kind of music, traditional kind of music. There's some traditional kind of music in your country.
Yes, in Antigua we have calypso, which is like music that provides social commentary. It features music with a lot of horns and rhythm and bass. And then we have Bena music, which relies on the rhythm box. And the rhythm box is kind of like the iron band, like you take your pots and your pans and you hit them together and create a rhythm. And we have soca music as well, which is a part of our carnival experience. And it's a lot more jumpy and vibrant. If you guys want, I could play you some of our Antiguan music.
That'd be nice. I was going to look for something just now, but I wouldn't get the real thing, you know. I don't know what it is. What is the typical music in your area, Gustavo?
Bruce, if you can look for burning.
It's called Gaúcha music.
Gaúcha.
Gaúcha.
That sounds good.
yeah, it's a traditional kind of music, but it talk about the place. It's not a dancing music or something similar. It's more just to hear and think about.
Yeah.
There are lots of kind of music there, like vaneira. It's a kind of music that you can dance during the music.
Hey, and I love to dance.
Yeah, just that. There's some.
I'm gonna try to get some music here. Oh, it's on TikTok. I don't have TikTok on my computer.
Okay, I'm gonna share.
Okay.
Will my phone come through if I share my screen?
I think so. There may be a setting you have to change or something, but try to share it and see. When you're sharing, look for the settings to see if there's anything that indicates sound.
So what is that? That calypso?
I can hear it.
You can hear it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is Onion. He's a member of the Burning Flames. And this is one of his favorite songs. It's called Whoops Waps.
Wow. Whoops Wops.
Very Caribbean.
Yes.
Yes. Hey.
Sounds good. I could drink a beer with that.
Yeah, and it just gets you in the mood. And
Yeah.
this music sounds good, like when you hear it regular on the record, but you have to hear it live.
So do you have a nightclub in your city that you could go to and listen to that music?
Yes, there's many a nightclub. When you were there, Bruce, we were having carnival, so there were nightly shows. So I'm going to share one more song where the same guy Onion, but this is his calypso song, Crazy Man, and this is when he won the calypso competition with this song, Crazy Man.
I like that. Faster.
It's a very fast beat.
Yeah.
I think I'd be sweating real quick.
Yeah, so that's just some of the classic songs
Cool.
and sound that you get from our type of music.
So you say you have some different clubs you can go to.
What about you guys? Tell me about your music and what you enjoy listening to. I know Gustav is some already.
I'm more of a rocker, punk
Yeah,
rocker.
me too.
Oh,
Punk
you
rock?
do definitely.
Yeah.
I like rock and MPB.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to explain what MPP is.
Brazilian
MPB.
popular music. It's
That's it.
it's
Can you guys hear
inverted.
me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not hearing anybody.
You're not.
Yeah.
I'm not. I can't
Hear us
see you,
now?
but I can hear you.
Checking. Now, can you hear us?
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Why?
Because she
Maybe,
was. Well,
Loud
I've
and
Cassie,
clear.
lost everybody.
can you hear us?
maybe she muted something while sharing.
Can you hear us?
Like, you can hear me, but I
I can
can't
hear
hear you.
Yeah.
It sounds
Yeah,
illegal.
Lost the sound with sharing the music.
Okay.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yes, thank
Okay, good.
God.
Okay.
And so
Yeah, what were you saying now?
Wow.
I was saying that I'm more of a punk rocker. I
Okay.
What kind of music
Yeah.
is that?
Punk?
Yeah.
It's from
How would you
from
describe it?
Ramones, Sex Pistols, Dead Kennedys. Don't you know those bands?
Ah,
Do you know those bands?
Yeah.
They're
I've heard
famous.
of Sex Pistols.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
are a British colony, so you know the British more. Arctic Monkeys, do you know them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
More
heard of
recent.
them. That's a newer band, right?
Yes, more recent.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm. Who do I know? Journey, is that a punk rock group?
Journey, no, it's a classic rock. Yeah, it's older.
Okay.
But I know
I'm not sure what's the difference between punk and classic. What makes it punk?
Well,
it's
How?
upbeat tempo. Yes, faster.
Joao, can you share
So
your
it's-
screen?
Share
Yeah, and share some.
Joao, can you share your screen and show us your music? Or you are using your phone?
I'm using my phone. I don't know how to do that. I'll learn
That's okay. No, it's on the phone. It's
eventually.
different.
Not today.
Understood.
If I can find something here.
Well,
What about
you'll
you?
have to sing some.
I have to play. I make songs. I write songs. I played last Saturday. My own songs and a few covers, but mostly our songs.
Are the songs in English?
Some of them.
Oh, nice.
One day I'll show.
And what are the topics you write about?
Just silly stuff, to make people laugh. Funny stuff. Yeah.
No broken hearts, no love.
Sometimes, but being sarcastic so people can enjoy. I'm never too serious.
I understand.
I'm a military. That's why.
Oh, yes, you need something to have a little fun.
Yeah, I let the serious part to my working hours.
And what about you, Juvenile? What kind of music do you like?
Juvenile.
Yeah, in truth, I'm very eclectic. I like the Brazilian music, of course, because I am a little suspicious to talk about, but I think the Brazilian music is one of the most beautiful, written around the world. But nowadays, I have been listening Cuban music a lot. I like it. Yeah, I like it so much. Cuban music, Arabian, Turkish. I've been exploring another cultures. I like that, to listen something very different than the obvious, if I can say that.
Yeah, the obvious.
Yeah.
But Bruce, I thought you said these people don't know how to speak English. Their English is quite good.
Oh, Bruce,
you are so kind.
Bruce said that, really.
Yeah, and you're understanding well.
So what I meant to say is that everybody needs to practice English. Everybody needs to become better, and they need to hear American English. They need to hear British English. We need international English, not only English for me, American or on TV.
Yeah,
we need the British too, like with Mr. Bean. Okay.
Oh yeah. Should I have spoken in a British voice?
Yeah.
Should I have adopted an accent? I must see if I can get some of my British friends to participate. I have a friend here who's from England. She lives in Antigua, and I think it would be nice for her to come and speak as well, because she has a proper British accent.
But
I have difficulty understanding Jamaican.
Oh, I have some Jamaican friends as well.
Yeah, Jamaican is really hard.
And Jamaicans have 2 accents, sometimes 3, sometimes 4. They have the very. Well, go on, my brother.
What?
Yeah. When my brother. What's going on, my brother?
You don't know. Because we in the Caribbean, we also speak a broken English. So even though English is a first language for me as an Antiguan, I also speak a broken pidgin language that is derivative from the enslaved persons on the plantation. So there is another side when I'm not speaking like this. When me attack, you might not even understand what I say. All right?
Yeah.
Or, so we do say like the Jamaicans, wagwan. Or we might say, wham too. You want something, yam?
So that's how you actually speak, or not?
Me just attack English so I can understand what me say, but when me talk to my other Antiguan people, this is how me talk.
So that's what I'm talking about. Bruce is lost there.
Yeah, I put on this posh accent.
You said you knew English, Bruce. Come on.
Yes. So this is the thing. When I was in Antigua, when I was there, I was talking to Desley and everything was cool. But when you go on the street and you listen to the people talking, they speaking.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure even in Brazil, you might have a broken mixture of maybe Spanish, Portuguese, and English that is spoken in the less formal settings.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the same for us in Antigua. We have an informal language. Instead of saying, look, the road is right there. You say, Kudipadi,
Wow.
Quite a body.
Ku, di, pa, de.
Cool, deep party.
Kudipadi.
Kudipadi. What is that?
That's the road. You should take this road.
That makes total sense.
Yeah. So you would find in the Caribbean also for the islands that were settled by the French, then they have the French patois. So St. Lucia, Dominica, you would find they speak a Creole French, kind of like Haiti as well.
Haiti, yeah.
So you find that
Haiti.
the St. Lucians, the Dominicans, and the Haitians, they can talk and understand each other in their different Creole because it's similar breaking up of French. And then Antiguans, sometimes we are told that we sound like Jamaicans because of that broken English that we speak as well. But the Jamaican accent is a little different.
But your English is very formal.
Yes, and that comes down to education. I went to an Anglican school as well. So we do learn in the British system. But at home you learn the Antiguan dialect.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, but I really must commend you guys. I thought I was speaking too fast, but I think you're understanding me. At least I hope you are.
Well, until you switch to another English.
Yeah.
I
But do
think
you call that Creole or English? What do you call that?
Antiguan dialect, we call it.
All right.
We call it dialect with a K,
Dialect.
but it's actually a play on the word dialect, which means the kind of language you speak, your dialect. So you say Antiguan dialect or Antiguan patois, Antiguan Creole.
When are you coming to Brazil?
Maybe next year. You never know.
We have museums here too,
Where in Brazil are you guys stationed? Because I could come to Brazil, but you might not be in that city.
Well, we are in Sao Paulo. And João is in Rio. Rio. Okay. And down there with the Gaúchas.
Gaúcha.
Actually,
Rio Grande do Sul.
yeah, Rio Grande do Sul is the southernmost state, and there's a lot of influence because there are a lot of immigrants from Germany and Italy.
Yeah.
So you're Italian, Gustavo?
No, I'm German. My family is German.
I think the last name tells us a little bit. Eggers.
Eggers. Yeah.
Eggers. My last name is very British.
Yeah, it sounds British. Garden.
Yeah, my state is the coldest state in Brazil. Yeah. The weather here, the temperature is around 5 degrees.
5?
Yeah.
One number?
Yeah, but it's Celsius. Do you use Celsius?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Yeah, Rio is not supposed to be cold, but it is now. I'm in a jacket.
I guess it's climate change.
Yeah. I mean, by the time we are almost in September, it was supposed to be warmer. Cold.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Yeah.
It's hot.
It's usually hot here.
I'm cold.
40 degrees. 40,
I'm
45.
hot, but I have this fan on me.
So you guys never feel cold there? When I lived in the north of Brazil, next to Venezuela, it was never cold. All year is hot. Sometimes rains, but that's only it.
We're cold at 25 degrees.
That's cold for you.
Freezing.
But
I
you,
need a
you lived in London, so you know what cold is.
Yeah.
When I went to England, that was my first time ever seeing snow in 2017.
Snow.
I was I stayed up until 4 in the morning on the 4th of December, 2017, to see the snow, and it was beautiful.
It is.
And then I went outside, and I was like, I want to go home. I've had enough.
No doubt. No doubt.
I was over the snow so quick.
Yeah.
So my first time seeing snow, I was 23.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But now I'm 24.
Yep. So
You got it.
Desley, the idea here is for people to practice listening to people speaking English from other countries. And so it was perfect for you to come tonight and to share your British English.
My British English.
British English.
Not so British.
Yeah. It's tricky.
Now
So you guys can grade me on my English. Tell me how good my English was.
No, your English is very clear. For me, at least. Yeah, very
Great.
clear. Yeah.
I don't have to take any more classes.
You should work on the TV. You should be a journalist or something. It's very easy to understand you.
Well, you probably do presentations, don't you?
Yes, I could. If you go on YouTube, you can find videos of me talking about Antigua. Just look for Desley Gardner, Antigua. And there's a few YouTube videos of me speaking about my research project that I work on, highlighting the Africans who worked in the Antigua Naval Dockyard, and they were unnamed for a long time. So we were able to pull archival records naming these individuals. And so we do a reinterpretation of our historical British sites, highlighting the cruelty of enslavement, but also naming the enslaved that were hidden in their contributions, because these were the persons who built these British structures, but they were actually African inspired. So you can hear about the 8th of March project by watching some of the YouTube videos. You get to hear other Antiguans speak as well. So you can practice even outside of our call. It was great meeting all of you.
Well, I hope about coming in the future.
Yes, and we can do this in person.
Yeah. It'd be nice to do this again, and have more people come and listen and practice their English, talking about interesting things about your country and about you.
Mm-hmm.
Really,
I think you guys are doing a great job with this, and your English sounds good. So be confident. You're doing well. Your English is better than my Portuguese.
Do you speak any Portuguese?
Un poquito?
Un poquito.
That's Spanish.
That's Spanish.
Then maybe the only thing I know is no.
No.
That's it. That's English.
So,
but you can teach me.
Yes. Well, in Portuguese we say ciao when we say goodbye.
Ciao.
In Italian they say ciao when they say goodbye and when they say hello.
Yes. When I was in England,
okay,
that's all I knew. All I knew was ciao.
But I think they spell it differently. Well, how do you say good evening with your friends and family? Say good evening, or give us another way?
There's a controversial thing in Antigua that as a greeting, we say good night. So if it's nighttime, we will say good night, how are you? But most persons from other cultures, they say good night as a goodbye.
Right.
But we say it as a hello for once it's after 6 p.m.
Wow,
It's
that's
good night.
interesting.
Night, how are you?
Uh-huh.
You don't even say the good, you say night.
Okay. And do you ever say good evening?
No. But we actually don't say good evening.
Okay.
Like it's weird. in Jamaica, and that was a culture shock for me. After 3 p.m., they say good evening.
What? What?
So once it's after 3 p.m., they start saying good evening.
Wow. What time do they wake up?
When the cock crows.
5, 6 in the morning. That sounds like Joel's experience.
Yes. If you live in the countryside, you know the chickens are quite on time.
Yes.
In Antigua, we're having the problems where the chickens are crowing all hours of the day, so you don't know what they're doing.
What time it is.
You can't rely on them.
Yep. Well, listen, guys, we do need to say goodbye for today.
Aww.
9 o'clock now. What time is it in your area, Desley?
7:59.
Okay, almost 8 o'clock. 1 hour difference.
Yeah.
Okay. So appreciate everybody coming tonight and to share experiences and to share in English and into the broken English of Antigua.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can
Likewise.
visit each other's countries.
Well, for sure. You have an invitation, and that's a sincere invitation for you to stay with us in our homes.
Thank you. And also, I'm sorry, I talk a lot. I also have visited Miami, New York, and Washington.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. But Miami's like another Brazil.
Yes, yes.
You don't need
They
to
were speaking
speak
Spanish to me in the airport.
Miami. You don't need to speak English in Miami.
Yeah.
It's
I
either
took a
Spanish or
cab
Portuguese.
there, and the guy didn't speak English at all, only Spanish.
Yeah.
And I said, how long do you live here? He said, like 5 years I've been living here. I don't speak any English
Wow.
in Miami.
Well, so you can understand Spanish as well?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm jealous.
Well, we say
Yeah.
it's Portuñol. It's a mixture of Portuguese and Spanish. Spanish called Portuñol. So you don't speak Portuguese and Spanish, but you can understand it. You can fake it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although Portuñol, when you are talking Portuñol with Argentinian people, Chilean people, they don't understand.
That probably not.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's surprising. Okay.
yeah.
I guess all Spanish is in the
Sometimes
same.
they do, but they get nervous. You know,
Yeah.
they get angry and they pretend they don't.
Oh.
They,
So they're
especially
lying.
And I don't know.
Argentina.
I don't know if it's the reason, the right reason, because there are a lot of false cognatos.
Cognates, yes.
Okay.
A lot of, and as I have some contacts to talk about business or to present something, it's quite different, and they used to be a little disappointed if we don't speak Spanish because the same continent, the same region. If we can think about it, so
Same.
yeah.
Yeah, I totally understand. I mean, we are very privileged as English speakers when we step into a room and everybody's speaking English. But I've only learned French, so I only know a little bit of French. I know Spanish because we have a large Spanish population in Antigua, so I know a few words. And from my schooling, we were up to grade 6, we were learning French and Spanish. So I only know a few words, but like to make a sentence.
Good.
But I do respect persons who can speak multiple language. I think it's very important so everybody feels seen and included in the conversation. Yeah. So that's why I jumped on this to help you practice. So I enjoyed the evening. I hope you had a good time with me.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
And I hope you learned a lot.
Thank you guys for everything you guys have done tonight.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Nice week. Take care.
I have a great week.
You too.
Night.
Bye bye. Good night.
Bye.